Have you ever wondered why so many people find it tough to live beyond 80, even when they seem to take care of themselves? The truth is, there are hidden health challenges lurking beneath the surface. Things most of us don't realize are slowly wearing us down. Today, we're uncovering 4 surprising health reasons that quietly chip away at longevity for many seniors. These aren't the usual suspects like heart disease or diabetes you've heard about 1,000 times. These are lesser-known factors that can undermine your strength, your mind, and your very will to keep going. Maybe it's poor sleep that stops your body from repairing itself, or loneliness that steals your purpose and weakens your immune system. Perhaps hidden inflammation is quietly sabotaging your organs. And what about subtle nutritional gaps that drain your energy? Understanding these hidden struggles isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. When you know what's really going on, you can take smart, simple steps to protect your health, boost your vitality, and add vibrant years to your life. If you want to live stronger, longer, and with more joy, make sure to watch this entire video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss vital health tips designed just for you. Reason 1. The hidden fire that ages you from within. After 80, the most dangerous threat to your health often isn't outside your body. It's something that's been smoldering quietly for years. It's called inflammaging, a chronic, low-grade inflammation that slowly breaks down your cells, tissues, and organs. You can't see it, you might not feel it, but it can change everything. This isn't the kind of inflammation you notice, the kind that shows up after a twisted ankle or a scraped knee. This is quiet, internal, and built over a lifetime of small, often invisible stressors. Ultra-processed food, sleepless nights, constant worry, sitting too long, breathing polluted air. It doesn't scream for attention, but it affects your heart, your brain, your energy, and even your ability to fight off illness. Miriam, 84, was always full of life. She loved gardening, reading to her grandkids, and walking in the park. But over the past few years, she felt herself slipping. Her energy waned, her joints ached, her memory clouded. Her doctors said her labs were normal, but she didn't feel normal. Deep down, she knew something was wrong. A specialist finally discovered the truth. Elevated inflammatory markers quietly draining her vitality. No disease, just years of hidden damage. Imagine the inside of your body like a city. When you're young, your cleanup crews, your immune system move quickly. Trash gets picked up, potholes get filled, and fires are put out fast. But with age, those crews slow down. Inflammation becomes like a constant, low-level fire burning in the background. It doesn't destroy the city in one day, but over time it weakens the bridges, cracks the roads, and clouds the air. That's what silent inflammation does to your organs. As we age, our bodies lose their ability to keep that inflammation in check. What we could once shrug off in our 40s or 50s, a rough night of sleep, a week of takeout, a stressful month, starts to chip away at us in our 80s. The damage builds, the resilience fades, and inflammation doesn't just steal energy, it increases the risk of dementia, heart disease, brittle bones, and a weakened immune system. It doesn't announce itself, it doesn't give a warning, it just silently takes more and more. Now imagine flipping a switch, just a little at a time. Every whole food you eat is like sending more repair crews to fix the cracks. Every walk you take is like clearing out smoke from the air. Every good night's sleep is like restoring power to the grid. These small choices don't just feel good, they literally rebuild your inner world. Slowly but surely, the fire dims and vitality returns. But here's the part you need to hear. This isn't irreversible. And you are not powerless. Even at 80 or beyond, you can take back control. Every fresh vegetable, every morning walk, every restful night's sleep, it matters. You're not just extending your life, you're reclaiming your quality of life. You're putting water on the fire. The road back doesn't require perfection, it asks for consistency. A few daily wins that, over time, begin to reverse the wear. More clarity, more strength, more peace in your own body. These things are still within reach. You don't have to accept decline as destiny. There is power in small choices even now, especially now. The sooner you begin to cool that inner flame, the more time you'll have to live, not just longer, but better. Reason 2, the silent strength you can't afford to lose. Imagine standing in your kitchen holding a coffee mug. You go to place it in the cabinet, but your arm trembles slightly. You don't drop it, but it takes more effort than it used to. That tremble? That's a whisper from your muscles, telling you they're not as strong as they once were. Not because of disease, not because of injury, but because they've been fading, quietly, year by year. Starting in your 60s, your body begins to lose muscle naturally. After 80, this process speeds up dramatically. It's called sarcopenia, and it doesn't show up all at once. It sneaks in. A little more strain to get out of a chair. A shorter walk before you feel tired. It's subtle until it's not. And the truth is, muscle isn't just for lifting heavy things or looking fit. Muscle is your core defense system. It protects your balance. It steadies your joints. It even supports your metabolism and immune function. Without it, falls become more likely, bones become more fragile, and recovery becomes harder. Gloria, 86, used to walk around her block every morning. She stopped during a cold winter, and the habit never returned. Months later, she found herself struggling to carry groceries from the car. Then came the fall. Nothing major, just a missed step in her hallway. But that one fall turned into 6 weeks in bed, then a walker, then home care. I thought I was fine, she said, until I wasn't. That's what makes sarcopenia so dangerous. It creates a slow decline that only becomes obvious when something breaks. A muscle not maintained is a muscle that vanishes, and when it's gone, so is a piece of your independence. Now picture the reverse. You don't need a gym. You don't need to lift heavy weights. Just start with standing up from your chair without using your arms. Walk around the house a few more minutes each day. Do some light stretching while watching TV. Add protein to your meals. These aren't workouts. They're life-saving signals to your body. Don't shut down, stay strong. Muscle loss is not inevitable. It's not irreversible. It's your body asking you to pay attention. Every small choice counts, and those little changes over time give you more freedom, more safety, and more confidence to keep living the way you want. You still have time to build strength. You still have power, and the best time to start is now. If this message resonates with you or reminds you of someone you love, subscribe to get more insights like this delivered directly to your inbox. Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. What's one small action you're willing to take today to keep your strength tomorrow? Let's grow stronger together. Reason 3, poor sleep that weakens the body and mind. As we age, sleep doesn't always come as easily, but that doesn't mean we're doomed to restless nights. In fact, the quality of our sleep becomes even more important as we enter our 80s. Restful, restorative sleep fuels our ability to think clearly, move safely, fight off illness, and stay emotionally balanced. When sleep suffers, so does everything else. The signs can start subtly: needing more breaks during the day, forgetting appointments, feeling on edge. These aren't just quirks of aging, they're red flags. While we sleep, the body undergoes essential repair. The brain detoxifies, muscles rebuild, the immune system recalibrates. Without solid sleep, these life-sustaining processes get interrupted, and over time, that takes a toll on how we function. Consider Miguel, 87, who began feeling constantly drained and forgetful. He assumed it was just old age. But when he mentioned his sleep troubles, waking up multiple times a night, to his daughter, she encouraged him to try some changes. He started getting morning sunlight, cut back on late-day coffee, and turned his bedroom into a quiet, screen-free sanctuary. Within weeks, he noticed something powerful. His mind was sharper, his mood lighter, and he had the strength to return to his morning walks. The more rested he felt, the more confident and alive he became. The truth is, many people give up on better sleep too soon, thinking it's out of their hands. But your habits hold power. Simple, consistent actions, like sticking to a bedtime, keeping your bedroom cool and dark, and moving your body each day, can shift your sleep from fragmented to refreshing. And the payoff isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, even spiritual. Good sleep after 80 is not a luxury, It's a lifeline. It protects your independence, sharpens your mind, and gives you the energy to enjoy the moments that matter. This isn't about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. And it all begins when you decide that your rest is worth fighting for. Sleep, like strength or clarity, can be rebuilt. No matter your age, it's never too late to reclaim the power of a good night's rest. Choose to make it a priority and watch how every other part of your life begins to rise with it. Reason 4. Loneliness and the loss of daily purpose. What if the biggest threat to your health after 80 isn't a disease you can catch, but an invisible, creeping feeling that no one really needs you anymore? Loneliness doesn't just sting the heart, it silently chips away at your body, your mind, and your very will to keep going. This is the hidden danger too many seniors face, and it's time we talk about it. As we age, our worlds often shrink without us even realizing it. Friends pass on, family members move far away, and physical challenges make venturing out harder. Suddenly, days stretch long, filled with quiet moments where the only company is memories. But loneliness isn't just about being alone. It's about losing the sense that you still have a place, a role, a reason to matter. Meet Eleanor, 90, who thought her story had ended after retirement and the passing of her closest friends. She spent hours staring out the window, feeling like a guest in her own life. But when she started volunteering to read at the local library and joined a weekly knitting group, something shifted. She wasn't just passing time anymore. She was part of something. She was needed, and with that came a spark she hadn't felt in years. Humans are wired for connection and contribution. After 80, as old roles fade, that sense of purpose can disappear, leaving a hollow space that affects not just your mood, but your physical health. Immune systems weaken, motivation dips, and the brain struggles to keep sharp. But purpose, no matter how small, is a lifeline. You don't have to save the world to save yourself. Purpose can be as simple as watering plants, sharing a meal, making a phone call, or even feeding the neighborhood birds. These small acts build rhythm and meaning, helping to anchor your days with joy and relevance. And reaching out, yes, even when it feels awkward, can open doors to unexpected friendships and new energy. Loneliness and solitude are not the same. Solitude can bring peace and rest. But when loneliness takes hold, your body reacts. Stress rises, sleep worsens, and the will to stay active fades. That's why protecting your purpose is more than a comfort. It's a vital part of staying healthy. So if you're over 80 or caring for someone who is, ask yourself, what gives my life meaning right now? How can I protect that feeling like it's the most important medicine? Because in truth, it is. Your value isn't in grand gestures, but in everyday moments where your presence matters. Choosing to stay connected and purposeful is choosing health, vitality, and joy. Purpose is not just part of life, it's the heart that keeps it beating strong. Thanks so much for watching. Now that you know these 4 hidden health challenges that can hold many seniors back, the next step is simple. Take action. Small changes in your sleep, social connections, inflammation control, and nutrition can add up to big improvements in your quality of life. Remember, it's never too late to start caring for yourself in new ways, and every positive step you take can help you live stronger, longer, and happier. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more tips to help you thrive after 60. And I'd love to hear from you. What changes are you planning to make after watching this? Drop a comment below and let's support each other on this journey. Until next time, take care and keep living your best life.